Hi, my name is Laurie Weeks. I am a professor in the School of Nursing at Dalhousie University in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I've been a faculty member for about 20 years now. My background is in gerontology and family studies, and one of the courses that I teach is women and aging. My research focuses generally on care and support of older adults and their caregivers, and a lot of my research focuses on people who are vulnerable. This topic that this article is about focuses on older women who experience intimate partner violence. And I first became interested in this issue while working in long term care and talking to some of the female residents who talked about abusive relationships that they experienced for a very long term. And I began reflecting upon how challenging it must have been for them to experience abuse in a relationship and not feel that there was a way to get help or support for what they were experiencing. And in a lot of cases, the relationship only ended with the death of their spouse when they became widowed. So I wanted to focus research that would really help to support women in dealing with these types of relationships that they're dealing with in midlife and older. So, in this research that we focus on in this particular article, focuses on formal interventions and services that support older women who experience abuse in a relationship with an intimate partner in midlife and older. And roughly that's approximately age 50 and older. But basically, we're focused on women who are not looking after dependent children at that age. So we sometimes say midlife and older. So in this study, we first conducted an internet search to find out about services available. Then we did an online survey with people who were providing these services. And then we followed that up with telephone interviews with people who administered programs for older women experiencing intimate partner violence. So, from the data that we gathered, we identified groupings of services that are available. So, these were specifically designed and delivered to older women experiencing abuse. So, we found evidence of initiatives focused on individual in person support and counseling. So, individual in person and telephone support, in addition. Also, education and therapeutic groups. So, in addition to the individual supports, supports provided in a group setting. And we also found evidence of both short and longer term shelters and housing to meet the housing needs of older women. So, again, these were specific initiatives designed to meet the needs of older women who experienced abuse. So, the data that we collected really helps us understand more about the history and the development and the rationale for these types of initiatives that have been developed. Also, about the strengths and the challenges and the outcomes that have impacted the people who are using these services. So, one thing that we really hope develops from sharing the results of our research is that people who are working in an area that have the capacity to expand the kinds of services that they're delivering. So they might be working on meeting the needs of younger women who experience abuse. We hope that some of this information will be helpful to expand those services into specifically meeting the needs of older women, or possibly developing new services that in an organization that doesn't provide this type of help already. So we really hope that others will be able to get some ideas about how to adapt or expand or begin new services. The next part of our research that we didn't focus on in this particular study, though, was focusing on the needs of diverse women who experience intimate partner violence. So in future research, we'll be sharing knowledge about data we collected from women who are new immigrants to Canada, women who are racialized, people living in rural places, and also Francophone women who live in a predominantly English-speaking area. So further research, we're focusing on the diverse needs of older women who experience intimate partner violence.